All right. Check my video audio on here, and then that's going to probably be going off during the stream. So, um, all right. Let me mute that. Everything sounded good. Wait for some folks to get in. Look to chat, and I'm going to. Well, you guys are. One is probably me. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. So let's see here. We're going to go otherwise. That's what I'm going to share. I'm going to go into this area here. Looks like they're going to be issuing something here. Yeah, I don't like the roadways in there. Oh, there's my. Let me do something here. I'm gonna review my channels on here. This list. Make sure I got everything I need in here. Yes, I do. Okay. All right. So, what the hell? I'm not going to use that. Okay. Cece, hello. Thank you. I'm trying to do some. I'm just flying on my setup, so bear with me here. Sorry. Nobody needs to see the bucket. I want to pull up radar. A couple of my radar programs. I'm going to pull up that one. I think I got that all set up still. This watch box covers. Oh, crap. I didn't. No, I didn't. All right. Watchbox basically covers all of Wisconsin, all the way down to. I need to get rid of. Fires. Don't need to know about earthquakes. Oh, that's not what I needed. Let's see here. Bear with me. I'm trying to. Okay, that's not what I I guess I had the right one originally. Overlays. I need to get rid of watches. All these watches on here. Ta-da-ta-ta. Weather alerts, which I don't need them on. Hurricane, tropical, air quality alerts, fire. They should be. What the hell's going on with this? Well, pull up. I know I'm not going to probably have a whole lot of people here because one, I did it on the fly. Two, there's people going. But there's so much fish fam in the way that I wanted to kind of okay. But I will get it up there, and it covers the whole entire state of Wisconsin, and northern Illinois, except for Lake County. So basically, it covers basically my county, Boone County. It's that first tier of counties at the Wisconsin-Illinois border, except for the one by the lake. But the rest of Wisconsin, I don't see any. I'll have to look and see if there's any tornado warnings up. It looks like there might be a couple, but I want to get up my other radar. I'll be bouncing back and forth between the chat. Oh, no. There we go. Radar Omega. Bring up. Well, my favorite. We'll just go like this. Oh, that's not what I need. I needed. What the hell is that? I wanted control panels. Display settings. Sorry. Radar side. I don't need radar. I want. Oh, data overlay. I'm going to get the spotters up here. Well, for now, I'll share this radar up here. They've been getting a lot of hail, it looks like. So, but I will be watching some storms south of here. But let me do a screen share. Sunfish, thank you for coming. Let's see here. Window, I want radar scope. I'm going to share. So I'm going to take it down so that you can see. This is the watch box that is out. It basically goes like this. All of Wisconsin, all the counties in Wisconsin, and all the way down to northern Illinois. Should be the same watch. Yeah, 253, which is the one I am in. And I am, oh, here, let me make sure. Sharing. Okay, I want to go. There we go. So then you can see my mouse too. I am right. I am right here. And I need to get my overlay off here. Locations. I want cities. Okay, I'm good there. Spotters. There's a lot of them out there right now. There's a couple tornadoes up in Wisconsin. Storm reports are crazy. Wow. Oh, here we go. Overlays. Scale discussion. Watches. There we go. That'll clear me up. And special Wheeler statements, actually. And I might leave those up. So now, like for me, I should be probably discrete. So right here on where the red dot is. There we go. It's supposed to show me, but there we go. So what has this one had? It has had cell C2. It's had half-inch hail. Sorry, this is one of my good weather friends. I'm going to stay in my area for now, folks, just because of the fact that these things are forming and they're forming fast. So there's some lightning with it. But I'm right here where it says Woodstock. So we're going to oh, I need to turn those off. Son of a guns. Yeah, actually, I think it's not going to be too horrible. So I'm watching this cell right here, right now, and there's some more moving out that way. And a friend of mine, like I said, he was just messaging me. So but I do say thank you and cheers, and let me go do some crap here. We're going to gonna get rid of that stream bot. I'll remove that, and then I'm going to. I should have went on my fish channel or on my weather channel and did this because I'm going to be going over some people. So must be my man Eddie. There we go. Well, thank you for coming, Eddie. Hopefully, I can do you guys justice. um, I'm watching my area now. Like I said, with all this stuff developing using radar scope, but I want to probably go a little wider. They have not activated a net yet, so. And you'll hear it back here. And I've got the storm chasers. If there's anybody on my ham radio that's chasing on the simplex, I'll hear it. But you know what, I'm going to take off the spotters because it's not really a necessitated thing here. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Turn off my. I didn't turn off any of my stuff for my stream for tomorrow that I normally do with fish. Turn off the chat bot stuff here real quick. You know what I need to do? Okay, let me get. All right, I am. It looks like it's going to miss us. All right, that one's still. Get rid of that track now that I know which way it's moving. There we go. Okay, that one looks like it's going to miss us. So I'm going to pan out here a little bit and watch some of these ones out west. Folks in Wisconsin, I hope you're ready because you are about to get pounded. And I did hear Green Bay's radar is down, so find a way to end their weather radio. So find a way to get your warnings. Yeah, I wonder if I can. So right now, current tornado warnings until 4:45 in Wisconsin are places near Baraboo, moving northeast. Tornado and 2-inch hail. Yeah, what I'm going to do is we're going to put. What the heck happened there? I thought I turned off spotters. I don't have a location. Storm reports. Spotter. I've not had to play with my radar in quite a while, so. All right, we got our first warning out for. I guess I should pop these out for. So we got a severe thunderstorm warning in northern Illinois for northwestern Ogle County and north central, southeastern Winnebago County and north central, Boone County, which is just to my west, in north central until 5:30 p.m. At 4:38, a severe thunderstorm was located over Davis Junction or near Rockford Airport, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour, 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, and quarter-size hail. It's radar indicated for its hail size. Locations impacted include New Milford, Poplar Grove, Rockford Airport, Candlewick Lake, McChesney Park, Davis Junction, Caledonia, Loves Park, Rockford, Cherry Valley, Timber Lane, Stillman Valley, Belvedere, Capron, Roscoe, and Monroe Center. And that one will move, put it in motion. We'll go to my north. But, what do I see popping to the south? Oh, look at that bad boy. All right. So I'll be watching this one here, right here to the south. We're going to see what that one does with the next set of frames. So until then, I want to pop back over here. BWERs, what are those again? Eddie, remind me. Yeah. We're going to see, Tommy, because it's this literally is just blowing up in the last not even 20 minutes. I ran, picked up Layla, got showered, and then so bound weekend. Okay. And I'm assuming what you're seeing is that out west. I'm going to, I'm going to bring that up to the top a little bit so we can see it a little further south. There we go. Okay, that one's weakening, looks like. So one of these out here, if it can hold, might actually. This is ZMA 313. Mute this shit. Oops. Snooze. There we go. That part shouldn't go off again. Sorry. Closest intersection, Route 47, and That stuff out by New Milford is really starting to intensify. Let's see here. That's not what I wanted. What the hell? There we go. Spotter reports, storm track light, special other statements.
Yeah, 313. Traffic spotting phone. Crystal Lake, Illinois, near the intersection of Virginia and K.
And yeah, I don't want those stores for MPEG. I'll turn those off for now because I don't. So there we go. We'll turn the spotters off. And I can turn off cities here real quick so you guys can see that. That one might be turning. We'll see. Okay, this one here. Yeah, that one right there. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Tommy. This lower one here might be also doing the same and why they're weakening. But that weakens it enough. Hopefully that eats it away enough that these here will. I'm going to bring that out. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Oh, what the heck? I thought I turned those off. Spotters.
EMA, EM 310.
All right, so that one to my southwest is actually strengthening again. Interesting. Bring the cities back up. Just so I have an idea of what I'm watching.
I can be mobile and moving towards Waco within 30 minutes.
You know what? Here I'm going to do. Let me do this. Actually, you know what I'll do? I think.
Left.
Get a net on here.
Not much county. Try it again.
That's Winnebago County. What I'm going to do here.
B-size hail, and what is the location?
Oh, that's. Station's barely making it. It's probably on a handheld.
I'm sorry, I did not copy any of that. There's too much here. Nothing but static with your signal. Is there a way you can increase your power or open your window or do something? Okay, Jimmy, let me try it one more time. It's Tannenbaum and Sandy Hollow. I'm about a quarter of a mile east of Sandy Hollow Golf Course. They just stopped, but we had quarter-size hail. Can you copy that time, sir? Quarter mile east of Sandy Hollow Road, and what is the other name
I'll
of
pin
that?
this at the top of the YouTube if somebody wants to come up. Lori and my good friend Eddie, I believe he's still here. He is probably going to be in and out. So.
Okay. It's that B-size hail, and where is that quarter-size hail at?
I'm going to blow that one up.
We just had B-size hail here, sir. A couple pieces a little bigger than that, but most of it was B-size. QSL. Okay.
Plus, I'm watching this one right here because it looks like it's trying to increase. No. I hate when people put that on the MPEG. Now let's get rid of that.
We got hail here at State and Alpine. B-size hail, and I went.
So my city is right here, Woodstock, and hopefully that's not too loud.
Roger on that. Okay, man, I copy you. I'm gonna get on the phone and contact Romeoville. Where he needs reports. KSNG Traffic Clerk.
Damn it, sorry. Move that out of the way. Yeah, I'm going to watch this one here right now. If it keeps increasing, we'll back out. Sorry. Back out here and we'll watch these ones over here. And there we go. There we go. So I'm right here where my cursor is, where I'm showing Woodstock. That stuff's to my west. This way we can see this stuff here. Sorry. All right, there we go. I'm going to leave that until I see this increase here. Kind of keep an eye on the stuff out west. It looks like it's starting to make a line. So where is comments?
Jamie, this is KSNG. Are you still there?
Right where Mega? What the hell is it not?
KC9 GCR. sir. I'm still here. Yeah, I just got off the phone with the National Oil Service office in Romeo. They want to know, they got their report. They want to know if you have any, was there any damaging winds or anything, so they get more information. Okay, there was, I would say, negative on the damaging winds. There really wasn't a whole lot, a little bit of wind, but the duration was probably about a minute to a minute and a half. It didn't last very long, but yeah, some of it was a little bigger than hail, than pea size, but most of it was pea size.
Interesting. Brad Arnold, who's a chaser on Ryan Hall's. Oh, that's not gonna do me any good. And why is my? Because I'll have to get played with this here at some point in time. Tito Orleans. Oh.
Okay, I copied you. I'm not a fast rider. I'm good.
I'll have to see if it needs an update. It's all right. We're good here. I can always split screen this. This looks like it's turning into a line. Not just not separate, not separate enough to.
They told me to call. They told me to call them back if I got any more information about that. But I got the report.
All right, so that looks like it's.
I relayed all your reports. So thank you.
Okay, that one's going to move to my west also.
I'll leave her a copy. Come on back, please.
Switch back over here to the chat. So right now it looks like I'm good. This stuff out here looks like it's starting to congeal into a line, so it might, not to say that a tornado can't happen, but
what's the location of Woodman? Perryville.
That's funny.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna call Romeo back and thanks for your report.
I gotta say, Eddie, these didn't take long to fire. Did not take long at all.
We'll be clear. We'll be switching over to the cell phone. Okay. Thank you very much for that update. I won't bother with it.
The ones you guys you're hearing right now are right here, and they.
That's what Romeo told me. So okay, thanks you guys for your report.
All right, thank you, Tommy. Appreciate anybody who's been here. Down the one. Probably should have did this on my channel. Oops. See if there's. Oh, there we go. All right, so I'm going to kind of keep an eye this way. Again, folks in Wisconsin, especially near the Green Bay area, your radar and weather radios are down for an upgrade. So try to make sure you have multiple other ways to get your stuff from around the area. Other NOAA weather radio stations, so on down the line. Well, that one might warn, but it's down by Clinton. It's still got a ways to go. Here we're going to go in. Hi, Miss Dee Dee. Thank you for being here. So right now I'm just watching. I'm kind of watching these to see if they pop up because they might be coming towards my area. We'll see with each movement. This stuff out west, if it holds together. But I think once we get past sunset a little bit, I think some of this might die down. You're just testing some computer equipment since you haven't had it since last Thursday. When you talk to Roxanne, please apologize to her for me going over your guys' show. So, okay, they just issued a warning for that. This box. So let's see what it's got to say. National Weather Service, Quad Cities has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for East Central Rock. Let's see something here. Does it show up? Well, that box doesn't show up. Okay, so.
Okay, thanks very much for that update, Larry. They just issued a National Weather Service Quad City just issued a severe thunderstorm warning. We're down in the Whiteside and Carroll County. That doesn't concern us. So I just
Finished that one out. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for East Central Rock Island in Northwest Illinois, Whiteside County, Northwest Illinois, North Central Henry County, and Northwestern Illinois, Southeastern Carroll County, and Northwestern Illinois until 6 p.m. Hazards with this one are 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail, and they are radar indicated. Locations included Sterling, Rock Falls, Morrison, Prophettown, Erie, Garden Plain. Yeah, Garden Plain. Milledgeville. Hopefully I got that right. Albany, Linden, Coletta, Emerson, Union Grove, Usick, Fenton, Hinsdale, Round Grove, Height, Portland Corners, Spring Hill, and Carroll County Fairgrounds. Up to 1-inch max hail. That one still got 24 minutes for the one that was up here for remains in effect till 5:30 for southeastern Winnebago and Boone counties. Still 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Here, let me back this out and pull down. And that's in Wisconsin, too. It's quite a bit kicking. He's fired up like fairly quick. Okay, that one might. clip the county. That one might warn into McHenry County. So let me go up here. I want to watch this. I want to watch it go. It might clip, looks like western part of McHenry County, which is my county. I am here. Let me show you where I'm at. I'm right here. Hanging in there, Cody. You guys should be seeing some possible hail and high winds up to about 60 miles an hour. Nothing tornado warned yet, so just kind of showing where I'm at, and be safe if you're on the road. But that's where I'm at, and this stuff here might just. This is my county, McHenry County, right here. The state line is right here.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, how are you, sir?
Too bad.
Turn that down a little bit. There we go. Awesome.
How you doing?
We're hanging in there, just waiting to see if anything fires for the county.
I'm not doing anything over here, so
Yeah, here, let me, I'll go back over to the radar. I'll blow it up here. So where they're showing right now, that it was in, it's over in parts
still
of
pretty
Capron.
clear.
Yeah. McChesney Park, Loves Park.
I'm trying this out on my phone tonight.
Oh. Yeah, right now it looks like it's near Poplar Grove and Timber Lane.
Yeah, I think it missed us here.
Okay, they just cut down the warning area, so now it's basically just northern Boone. Yeah, McChesney Park looks like it just went to your east.
Yeah.
In Loves Park, yeah, it went just to the east of you guys. So right now it's looking like the towns of Caledonia, Poplar Grove, Timber Lane, and Capron.
That's riding right down 173 then.
Yeah. It's moving northeast, so.
Yeah.
Oops. Bring it back. It looks like Harvard, Alden, and Hebron might see some rain.
Yeah, it's going right down 173.
Yeah, if it holds the track, it might only be those two northern towns might see some rain, but they're not going to see anything.
Right.
I'm kind of watching stuff now because this is all because the cap's breaking. So
Right. Yeah.
and so now I'm watching. There's some stuff down by DeKalb. Now I just got to bring it up a little bit. There we go. Kind of keep an eye on it because that might clip the southeast part of the county.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on tomorrow. We're gonna be in Marengo, so
Okay.
I mean, if I get a minute, I might jump on my phone. Now that I know I can do that. So
No, that's all right. Like I said, I'll put out a shout out on my channel to, it was nice of what's his name, David Elfish and Jeff. They brought me up on Friday night on their stream. And
nice.
They kept pushing out the link to Northern Illinois Aquatics, and
Awesome.
I probably should have done this on my McHenry County weather one, but I figured I'd get more coverage here because we've got people up in Wisconsin that
right.
fish jam up there. That actually it looks like oh no, Janesville was they had something go to their east too. Yeah, this stuff's fighting the cap really hard.
Right.
That's what kind of worried about the discrete cells. You know, they're actually still pretty discrete. So
Mm.
before they were looking like they were going to congeal, but they didn't. So actually, let me slide up here.
Looks like we got a pretty good band coming in from the west, though.
Yeah, in the southwest, that's the ones I'm watching. Is
Yeah.
like down here by Kawani.
Mm.
They would have to hold, and they might, you know, if they track
Yeah.
that one, might track right through the southwest part. This one here, see, it's kind of going this way, so it might catch a part of the county unless something builds out in front of it.
Right.
You know, we might get lucky once we get some sunset and lose some heat too. So,
Right.
but you know, a friend of mine, Gilbert, he said it on his page. He's like, yeah, the sunshine. If we get sunshine and no cloud cover on Thursday,
Yeah.
it's going to be our worst enemy, and we got exactly that. So,
Right.
lots of sunshine. We did have some cloud cover, but not enough to dampen it down
Right.
and keep the cap in place.
KCIG Charlotte, all stations. I'm going to be watching the weather report on Channel 17. It's going to be coming on a couple minutes. We're going to see how long this thing lasts here. So, KCIG Charlotte, Winnebago County Skywarn, we will be clear and we'll be monitoring. We'll let you know if anything comes up.
Yeah, he's not even mentioning the warning going on in Boone County right now. Huh. He runs a Friday night net, so I gotta get back into the chat here. All right.
KC9 KE9 COB.
All right. Thank you, Dee Dee, and appreciate you being here. Probably missed it. Yeah, there's only 2 people left. That's probably you and I. I guess I could blow this up a little bit. But I'm hearing Green Bay doesn't have any of their weather transmitters going or anything.
Mm.
So, yeah, tornado watch is still in effect as far. I should probably pull up my Gmail. You can't see me
Buddy.
doing it. All right.
Jump on.
Okay.
I'll catch you later.
All right.
Have
Stay
a good
safe.
one.
Stay safe.
Yep, you too. All righty, bye.
All right, let me do this. I'm going to bounce back to me real quick here because I'm sure you're seeing this, right? Oh, no, it's still showing the radar. Okay, good. Pull up my email so I can. Huh, I think I'm hearing thunder. Oh, I don't have it. Duh.
Yeah, 521. .521 is currently set up in the center of Heartland, middle of the creek, and just here at Toll Road and Kishwaukee Valley Road.
All right. Yeah. There you go. All right.
Keyshawn G. Shaw, we're here. Go ahead.
Hey, Jimmy, just walking in the door. If you need me as net control backup, let me know. The DX9, Arrow.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's pretty much over for your area, although I think that's a very thunderstorm warning remains in effect for Boone County. You got about another 11 minutes yet. But if you want to, you go ahead. I was kind of filling in as a net control. In fact, I had several of the reports of sea-size hail. I called Romeo Bill on the phone. I let them know what was going on. They wanted to know the area gusty winds which are causing damage. I said, I don't know about that. They said, if you hear anything, to let them know. So that's it. So I was having my crack as net control.
Sorry, folks. Trying to get into my email.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Give me a few more minutes to get everything ready. I was coming down Riverside, and a transformer was blowing up right in front of me. I thought I was seeing stuff at first, and I was like, wait a minute. So, yeah, transformers were blowing when they get the wind gusts come through, and man, that cell developed right on top of us. And then, of course, I had some pea-sized hail as well. So, all right, Jimmy, give me a few minutes, and then I'll pop up in here. So I'll be right back here in a few minutes. WX9, ROD.
Okay, Reggie, well, you're the best anyway, as far as I'm concerned. No one's had their butts about it. Okay, thanks very much.
Okay, won't be going till 7. Okay, thank you. I'm glad to see that. A little late start today, I see, for the Hot Mess Express. That's good, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this radar out some more. There we go. All right.
Still got a few more minutes. But yeah, I appreciate it, but can't say thank you enough. And kind of walked in the door right as it ended. Go figure.
It looks like we're
All right,
starting
give me a few minutes. I'll be right back.
watch this for the southern part of the county.
Checked in right now.
There's a WX. No. Well, you now. Let's see. N9 MXQ, W9 JTC, and W3 MBX. There was another station. I was not able to get a call. So, well told now. I was encoding myself on 5 stations.
All right, I appreciate it. Is anybody out in the field, or is everybody at the house?
Everybody was on the field. I don't know if they're all home or not. That I couldn't tell you.
And that's an amateur radio net you're hearing.
I appreciate it, Jimmy. This is WX9, RO, taking over net control for the Sky One for Winnebago County. Anybody out in the field have any reports that they need to report? Please tell them now. Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome. I think everything's over with now. Okay, case on I'll be clear monitor.
Just north of Capron on that. It might clip a northwest part of the county, but it looks like it. Looks like it.
Under a tornado watch until 10 o'clock tonight. Long story short, I don't see that, staying WX9RLT. If anybody has any priority or emergency traffic, please come out.
Okay, I'm going to pop back over to StreamYard. All right.
No news is good news. All right, I'm going to step away for a few moments, and I'll be back. If anybody needs to check in, check out, let me know. This is WX9RLT.
All right, I'm going to shift it up north here, guys. Well, actually, I'm going to watch this one here. Sorry. This one right here. I'm going to blow that up a little bit. Looks like it's getting strong, but that's about it. If it does, it's going to clip parts of the county. There is no warning on it yet, so should pull Facebook up in case anybody's. Area forecast discussion. 3 minutes ago. All right, environmental. Not terrible. Okay. Right now, the Weather Service out of Chicago is saying that the environment across northern Illinois remains not terribly favorable for tornadoes with high LCLs and fairly marginal low-level shear. It still appears that low-level jet will quickly ramp up between 23Z and 01Z, which should result in significant increase in low-level shear by 01Z. Large looping hodograph or looping 0 to 1 kilometer hodographs become quite favorable for stronger mesocyclones and tornadoes. We should see a diurnal increase in the TD spreads with gradually LCL heights, lowering LCL heights. So expect the environment to become increasingly favorable for tornadoes early this evening. Eastward progression of the storms has been slower than earlier CAM guidance had suggested. Originally, it was looking like storms would be pushing into the northwest Indiana as the environment was improving for tornadoes. However, with the slower eastward progression of storms, a large portion of our CWA could have supercells in the area as the environment grows more favorable for tornadoes at this time. It looks like roughly along southeast of I-55 could see the greatest tornado risk. And a tornado watch does remain in effect until 10 p.m. tonight for the following counties: Boone in north central, Boone and Winnebago in north central, and in northeast Illinois, McHenry. So we are so the area does look very like it may gain favorability in another couple hours, possibly. So that is not warned. Well, I was going to pull up Facebook. I wonder if it'll let me go. If it'll let me add a channel. Be interesting to see if it will. Let's see if it'll let me do. Well, it says it will. Let's go to Facebook. Gotta find my lives. Let's see if it let me. Looks like it did. All right. Well, I don't know if it's going or not. I think it would show me. So what I'm going to do. Oh, here, let's try this. There we go. All right. My live so I can see the comments now. Oops. Mute that. There we go. All right. So if you post something in Facebook, I'm going to be bouncing between the two. If I see it come through, I'm going to send a test here. We'll see if it comes through over here on Restream. It won't let me send messages, but so if you're on there, try sending a message. But all right, somebody hit the like button. Right now, as it stands, we're still in McHenry County is still in a tornado watch until 10 p.m. tonight. Right now, I'm watching this area. It has not been warned, but it's kind of getting, might see some moderate rain. So for Algonquin, Cary, possibly Crystal Lake, this stuff went through. So, but that's what I'm watching right now is this area to see if it warns as it enters the county, which I don't think it will. I do have McHenry County RACES and EMA on my scanner. So I will pass along any updates I hear as I hear them. All right, so keep getting people hitting the like button, but let me try to see if it'll go through here. on Restream. No, it will not pop through on my chat. So I will drop the link to the YouTube stream if you want. But I will keep you. Okay. Hey, Terry. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you being here. Like I said, this is what I'm watching right now. This is the stuff to the northwest part of the county is not a whole lot. That's dying down. That was a severe thunderstorm warn. The stuff down here, it's kind of dying off. So apparently I got the but there is some stuff to the southwest that we're going to have to watch. This stuff doesn't look like it's going to warn out at all because it's dying down. So Algonquin, Cary, parts of Huntley, Crystal Lake, you may see some rain. Prairie Grove also. So let me do this. We're going to bring this out. I did read earlier that right now we are not really, the conditions are not good for tornadoes per se, but we do have, as it progresses and we get some more low level shear in here, it will, the chances are they'll go up here over probably the next couple hours. I do have my email up, so I can kind of keep an eye when I see that there's additional info coming. So we basically need to watch for other cells to pop. Any of our friends up in Wisconsin, if you're in the Green Bay weather coverage area, make sure you find a way to get your alert somewhere, because their entire their radar and weather stations are down for a software upgrade, and it's yeah, not looking good for that, so you there's coverage areas around you. If these hold, they might. Okay, so that's looks like an old watch. They hold together, it might make it into our area. Kind of following it here. Sounds like I keep hearing some thunder. Yeah, I see lightning on here too. That's what the little lightning bolts are. That's stuff off to the north and west of me. But I'm going to bring us up here. So we are here where my cursor is. I'll hop over to. And again, like I said, I do have McHenry County EMA and RACES on the scanner going. You'll hear them in the background. And right now, Winnebago County. Which I probably don't need to put on. The warnings you're seeing are all severe thunderstorm right now. There is no tornado warnings for our northern Illinois at the current time. Yes, Terry. That's what my thinking is until later. Because from what I saw on the current mesoscale discussion from the Weather Service, it was no problem. I'll put warnings out as they go on Facebook. So we're looking pretty good right now. Oh, I need to hell. I didn't even realize that was up. Let me go into. I gotta go into my settings here. I need to take my name off. Oh, don't want it. I'm trying to learn Restream, so 2 on YouTube, and I'll be back here to Facebook. I just gotta figure out where I need to go. Design. I'm sure you guys are seeing all this, right? What the hell? Only snapbacks. They won't let me. Maybe using my settings here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Participant names. There we go. So we're right up here. This is McHenry County. Right there where the cursor is. And now I'm watching these areas out here to see what they do. Weather Service said, here, I'll go pull that back up. Actually, let's move. Move it back to my inbox. There we go.
Station IQ Sharp, Andre 195, we're still here.
Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, long story short, just getting here. Looking at the radar, we do have some cells that are popping.
All right. The threat of severe thunderstorms does exist, along with tornadoes, large hail. And we are under watch number 253 until 10 p.m. tonight. The current mesoscale discussion issued by the National Weather Service, Chicago, at 5:20 p.m. when it was issued. It was a quick update. Environment across northern Illinois remains not terribly favorable for tornadoes right now. We're missing low-level shear at the current time, but it appears that low-level jet will quickly ramp up between 23Z and 01Z, and should result in a significant increase in low-level shear So we should see that start to ramp up for the area. You know, and it's, you know, they're talking early evening for it to become increasingly favorable, basically. So over here.
Those I'm watching. Pretty much they're popping up right there and coming across. So, looks like we're gonna have another active round come through. So keep your fingers crossed. It ain't gonna be too much.
There we go. Turn off the live captions. Don't think you guys need to see that.
In the southern part of Winnebago, give or take, it looks like I'd say the airport area as of right now, but it's still a little ways away. So if you're mobile, you want to go down. The one down there is indicating just under 1 inch hail down by Dixon, headed this way. So heads up. Like I said, the one in the village of Winnebago right now is not severe at the moment.
They are, as you can see, they're not really. No, these two right here, where my cursor is, over by Dixon, it looks like they're congealing together. The cells to be one cell, but we are still in the mode of where this stuff is breaking the cap that's right here in front of it. The stuff that's gone through the county and through Winnebago County and Boone County, which I think if we get that low level shear, it will change. You know, things will start to really ramp up and quickly. Hopefully line will hold. Maybe it will congeal and become a line, and you know, yes, there's still a chance of tornadoes along the line, but so
Okay, Ricky, we'll be monitoring here. That's Chase on G Sharp. We'll be clear and we'll be standby.
it's going to be interesting to see if this, you know, what happens here. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to stop sharing real quick, and then I'm going to
Here shortly, I'm going to do a roundtable check-in. Make sure I've got everybody on the list here.
he will bring up the reason why we're here today. Stuff. Stars Prediction Center, and then we'll have to come back to Outlook. Zoom in on this. Bring this up here some. Zoom it in some more. Whoop, there we go. Might have to bring it back down a little bit. Put it to the center of the screen. Here, screen share. Pop the chat back over. Yeah, I think for now, Jim, where are you at, Jim? Nice to see you and thank you for coming. Let's see here. I was going to share that screen. I should have did live on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. We're going to share that. There we go. And that's the reason we're here right now is this enhanced risk area right here. This is where all the tornadoes are going to be. From what I'm seeing and hearing, like it's these counties right here are in a tornado watch right along the state line here, except for Lake County. I don't know what's up with that, but I think and feel as we, like I said, we get that shear wrapping up with the jet. It's gonna give us what we need. Maybe fire up some more discrete cells. But that is why we're here. And doing what I'm doing tonight. So I'll go back into the chats real quick here because nothing looks like it's in our area yet. So I am going to have to plan to disconnect the antenna to my ham radio here in a bit. Maybe later.
All right, I'm going to do check-ins. Long story short, I want to make sure I have an updated list on my end. So I will begin with anybody with the letter A. Anybody with the call sign starting with the letter A?
Over here. Thank you, everybody who's come over on Facebook. I appreciate that.
Got you in there, buddy. Where you at?
I'm at home here in Rockton. We'll be keeping an eye out for what's going on here. If anything severe, we'll report it.
Bring that up and then we can go a little closer. Whoops. Right, there we go.
At the house, you have a nice strong signal up into the repeater there, but all right. Nice to hear from you, and thank you for checking in, and look forward to any reports. Maybe. Let's hope it doesn't get too severe. Anybody else with a call sign starting with the letter A that wishes to check in, please come down.
Yeah, I'm not. Right now, I am not impressed with with what's going on, but we'll see. I think all this early stuff that we've seen, that was out in Winnebago and Boone County and northwest part of the McHenry County area, I'm thinking that's stuff that's weakening the cap to make it more. I mean, I'm trying to think what I'm at temperature wise. And if you know anybody up in the Green Bay area, I did hear that they do not have
K9COB.
they don't have any transmitters or radar going right now because they were doing a software upgrade to their. So
K9COB, is that correct?
Roger. Kilo Echo 9, Charlie Oscar Bravo.
That's you in there. I'm not too familiar with you. I've heard the call sign, so I apologize when I ask this. Can I get your name and location?
Yes, my name is Mark, and I am at our home, a block and a half from the Riverside Bridge.
So I can crank this thing on low power and hit you up on Simplex from where I'm at. I'm up at Riverside in North
over
Texas.
this
So
chat.
not too far from you there, Mark. Much appreciated for checking in there, Mark. If you have any reports, definitely let us know.
I can do that.
Letter K wishing to check back in. Please go now.
And so far, we've only had pea-size pea-size hail,
To the in November's.
and none of it's been in my area. Sorry, I've been up since 5 a.m.
And we'll shoot it over to the W.
and out in the heat today.
W whiskey. Anybody with a call sign starting with letter W wishing to check in, please come down.
W3.
And if you're watching on Facebook, go over to my YouTube page. I put the link up on Facebook that I was going live up to, because I'm doing it on my fish channel right now. But it's but if you're a chaser and you want to come up, I have a link up there. So I'd be glad to,
Delays there. So good to hear you, Matt. You definitely have a prime.
be more than welcome to come up and
Skies there. So
you can see what we're seeing. And
anybody else with a call sign starting with letter W wishing to check in, please come in.
November 9th, Sierra Oscar Charlie.
N9SOC. Got you in there, is that correct? N9SOC.
Correct, name is Pat. I'm sitting over here in the 251 McCurry in the U-Haul storage place looking in my storage shed, and I got a dead phone. Anyway, don't have a car to charge it. My friends dropped me off. So, anyway, I got a little thunder over here. That's all I wanted to report. Looks like the wind's out of the south-southeast, and it's blowing from
see if I can get
southeast
some of
to
this
northwest.
crap off here.
Thought I'd let you know. N9SOC.
No, I don't want to do that. Let's see here.
Nice to meet you, Pat. And you're hitting the repeater pretty darn good from 251 and McCurry being up in those storage sheds there. So I don't know what you're using, but don't change it because you're hitting the repeater pretty darn
Change
good.
it to dark so we don't blind the hell out of you. And then I need to
check in that I missed. Please come now.
kill my overlays here. Just got to figure out how to use it. And this weatherwise.
Right, I've got Jimmy, AC9GO, KC9, oh, hang on, AC9GO, KC9GCR, KE9COB, W3.
Which you guys probably don't see what I'm doing here.
Is there anybody else that I missed?
Where the hell's my overlays on here? It's so different on.
Right. All right. On the radar, we do have some stuff popping up. As you guys are fully aware, I'm sure you guys got your own radar. Some of you don't, so so I like to do radar updates over the radio here. We've got some cells to our south that have produced a severe thunderstorm warning.
We do have a warning now for McHenry County.
The environment is still unstable, so
What
they are
popped?
developing near us and, gaining strength as they go east.
Oh, I think they're getting ready to.
We are in a good spot.
As soon as it pops up on my radar software.
I don't really see too much happening in our area, but just to our east and to our
Hang on,
north, I think that's
folks. I gotta.
where the problems are going to be later. But with that being said, we are under a tornado watch. Which means we can and will get anything Mother Nature tosses at us. So we just need to keep the eyes to the sky and keep everybody informed. So first priority is safety. Safety first. You can get to your safe spot, and that's your primary focus. You're no good to us if you're dead, plain and simple. I mean, it is what it is. So, if anybody has any questions regarding storm spotting or the net, feel free to ask at any time. When the storms come in the area, I do tighten down the repeater. Let me
to everyone but out.
I do tighten down the repeater.
All right,
That
there.
way only emergency traffic and what's needed.
So the National Weather Service in Chicago. There it is. It's come up. I can bring it up on here. National Weather Service in Chicago has issued severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Ogle County in north central Illinois, northern DeKalb County in north central Illinois, southeastern Winnebago in southeastern Winnebago County in northern central Illinois, McHenry County in northeastern Illinois, Boone County in north central Illinois. At 5:37, radar severe thunderstorm was located over Davis Junction or 7 miles south of Rockford Airport, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail are radar indicated. Locations impacted including Rockford Airport, Candlewick Lake, Spring Grove, Kingston, Fairdale, Union, Woodstock, Malta, Harvard, Hebron, Cherry Valley, Genoa, Ringwood, Garden Prairie, Chemung, New Milford, Poplar Grove, Greenwood, Wonder Lake, Kirkland, Rochelle, Caledonia, DeKalb, Marengo, and Sycamore. And what I'm going to do is blow up the area here we're watching. There we go. And the area we're watching is this stuff right here.
I was able to copy most of that, Pat. You're up at the storage shed at 251 in McCurry. You're going to be stuck
Try
there
it.
for
Okay.
2 days, and you need
Go
your
back
phone
one
truck.
here. There we go.
Anybody out there on frequency that is able to help Pat?
There we go. And like I said, this is the area we're watching right here. Here, let me try sending this out on Facebook real quick.
Nothing heard, but we'll see what we can do to help you out there, Pat. Worst case, I might be headed up that way later on tonight. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow. So I know it's quite some time, but we'll definitely be able to help you out. Just give us a little bit of time there if we're not able to help you out right
That
away.
popped pretty quick.
Yeah, one more time. Anybody else out there able to help Pat at 251 in McCurry? 251 in McCurry to help him charge his phone.
Hold on a second here.
Well, usually no news is good news, but not in that case. All right, Pat, I'll come back to you here in a bit, and hopefully we'll have better results for you. So, all right, right where you're at, Pat, is that cell that I was
Hey,
talking about.
severe thunderstorm warning until 7:30 p.m.
Severe on radar.
All right. I just wanted to let you know. It's still southwest of us. So, all right. Love you too. Bye. Miss Dee Dee and Layla are outside.
Alright, back to the net. Anybody else have anything they want to address or concern? Any questions? Please come now. There, Jimmy.
There's quite a bit of lightning with this too. So there we go. This is the storm right here they're talking about.
He was involved in that disaster, that communications disaster which took place back in 2009, which I was involved
So basically, Spring Grove, Wonder Lake, Woodstock, Coral, Riley, Marengo, Harvard, Hebron, Alden, and Harvard of McHenry County are all in it. Let's see if we can pull up some more cities. Oh, that's not- because we're watching this.
Yeah, I kind of recognize the call sign there, and I've never, had a chance to actually formally introduce myself, so and talk to you there, Mark. Name is Ricky. Well, usually I'm on the air quite a bit, but I've had a lot of time.
Gonna kind of keep an eye on this cell right here, by chance, because it's
change here shortly.
So let me switch
back on
over.
topic. Does anybody have any severe weather reports they want to report? Please let me know.
Drop that. I'll play with that later. All right, time to disconnect.
Got you there, Pat. Much appreciated for that. Is anybody else wishing to report anything else severe? Please come now.
Oh crap!
All right, nothing heard. All right, radar shows storms.
I've got my one of my weather things upstairs is still going on. Let me go snooze that so that it doesn't sit here and drive everybody nuts. I'll be right back.
It probably will, and when it does, I will tighten it down. So just heads up on that. Right now, the repeater is loose. If you guys want to rag tube for a little bit, go ahead. I just asked to keep it kind of, extremely brief there. Like I said, storms are popping. Send it back over to anybody that wants to add anything. WX9RO, net control. Right, nothing heard. I'm gonna go take a restroom break and grab something to drink, and I'll be back here in a few minutes. Heads up, if you're out in the field, down in the southern part of Winnebago County is where you want to go. Right now, it's kind of hard to tell exactly the exact location. Just go down to, I'd say, the airport area and kind of chill down there if you're out in the field. That would be my place where I would go and highly recommend. These are fast moving cells.
So again, a severe thunderstorm warning for McHenry County until 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Storm was located over Davis Junction, or 7 miles south of Rockford, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. So it's a decent moving storm. Hazard of 60 mile an hour wind gusts and quarter size hail, which is 1 inch. So locations impacted: Rockford Airport, Candlewick Lake, Spring Grove, Kingston, Fairdale, Union, Woodstock, Malta, Harvard, Hebron, Cherry Valley, Genoa, Ringwood, Garden Prairie, Chemung, New Milford, Poplar Grove, Greenwood, Wonder Lake, Kirkland, Rochelle, Caledonia, DeKalb, Marengo, and Sycamore. Tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. Central Time for North Central and Northeastern Illinois. Number 253. Hail, it's radar indicated. Max hail size is 1 inch right now, and wind threat radar indicated of 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Let's delete all those. So the shear must be starting to work its way. There we go. Sarah, thank you for coming. Okay, cool. Jesse, thank you for being here. Sorry if I wasn't responding. I was reading the watch. We are under a warning at my house now, so until 7:30. So driving, watching, and listen. Okay, well, be careful while you're driving. I appreciate it. And I gotta pop over to Facebook to see if anybody else is here. All right. I do have McHenry County EMA and Racy's, which I got to put their VHF frequency in too for Racy's, and then I'm listening right now to Winnebago County. So you know what I should do is let's flip this down to Belvedere. I think the Belvedere repeater is the Skywarn for there, and that's the county right next to us. So I am hearing some thunder now. Looks like a couple cells have popped up here in the county. I'm going to expand in here. I want to get into our area. We'll watch this as it progresses, but there we go. Up and over just so we get it right here. So we are here in Woodstock. There's Harvard or Heartland, Harvard, Hebron, Richmond. Right now, Wonder Lake should be seeing and hearing some thunder. Column Lake, you might be hearing some thunder. Bull Valley, right now, could be a mediocre storm right there or cell. We got multiple cells in the county, but nothing severe. Well, no reports of severe yet. So pop it over to the Facebook here real quick. These storms have popped very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Let's turn the cities off real quick. just to get a better view of the storms. The city's back on. And thank you, everybody who has come. Like I said, these pop fairly quickly, very, very quickly. Cities are back on. So right now, Wonder Lake should be hearing some thunder. See here. I'm hearing thunder here in Woodstock, but I have nothing right. Like I said, I've had no reports of anything coming in yet. I'm not hearing any reports, I should say. I don't think they've even activated a net for the warning. So nobody's said anything there. Yeah, it might be a good time, Jim, especially if you're down by Schaumburg. It looks like you've got some stuff blowing up. And check in if you want to, please, on Facebook. I am bouncing between Facebook and the streaming restream that I use. And again, current radar is showing basically it's north of like Spring Grove, just south of Spring Grove, Richmond, Fox Lake. You might be hearing some thunder in that area. Genoa City, it's just to your southwest. Harvard. There we go. Bring it. I wanted to get more towns in here. We are watching the stuff to the southwest also. I think we might be getting into a frame of yeah, so go back this way so I can see it better. Okay. We can watch the stuff to the southwest. So right here is what sorry, that's McHenry County right there. So Prairie Grove could be seeing some rain, light showers down in Crystal Lake, Cary, Algonquin, but all those areas are outside of the warning area right now. Spring Grove, you should be hearing thunder at this point in time. Woodstock looks like it's got some rain. Don't think there's any lightning with this that hasn't shown up on our area. Riley, Coral, Marengo should be seeing light rain. Harvard, you should be seeing light rain. Alden could be seeing some rain. Hebron, it should be hitting you here very shortly. As of right now, it's light rain. Let's see if they've updated this severe weather statement. So, severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:30. 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Eastern Ogle, Northern DeKalb, Southeastern Winnebago, McHenry, and Boone counties. It's 6:14. A severe thunderstorm was located over Belvedere, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail are all radar indicated still. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. Locations impacted: Rockford Airport, Candlewick Lake, Spring Grove, Kingston, Fairdale, Union, Woodstock, Malta, Harvard, Hebron, Hebron, Cherryvale, Genoa, Ringwood, Garden Prairie, Chemung, New Milford, Poplar Grove, Greenwood, Wonder Lake, Kirkland, Rochelle, Caledonia, DeKalb, Marengo, and Sycamore. It took a long time to come across on my ring. Hail threat is radar indicated. Max hail size is 1 inch. Radar indicated wind threat and up to 60 miles per hour. And a new watch or warning has been issued for Lake County.
Yeah, can you provide that in your location?
Looking like some stuff coming out of Cook County.
I would say probably about 20 minutes.
Coming out of Cook County.
Yeah, I usually Rose Farm.
And this one goes until 7 o'clock. At 6:15, a severe thunderstorm was located over Killdeer and over Palatine, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Very fast-moving storm. Hazard of 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Wind damage to roofs, sidings, and trees possible. Locations impacted, including Mettawa, Lake Bluff, Hawthorne Woods, Deer Park, Highwood, Winthrop Harbor, Round Lake Beach, Deerfield, Haynesville, Grays Lake, Highland Park, Inverness, South Barrington, Gurnee, Vernon Hills, Buffalo Grove, Libertyville, Russell, Waukegan, Wadsworth, Third Lake, North Chicago, Palatine, Grandwood Park, and Forest Lake. Pretty much the same thing as we've had here in McHenry County. DeKalb County, you're looking pretty clear right now, even though you are still in a severe thunderstorm watch or warning. Sorry, until 7:30. But right now, everything looks clear. Malta has some light rain possible. Out by Kirkland, might be seeing some light rain. As we watch this stuff work its way towards the northeast at approximately 45 miles an hour. Marengo, you should be seeing light rain. Hearing maybe possible thunder and all this. Hebron should be seeing rain. Fox Lake, you might be seeing some light rain. Harvard and Lawrence, that area there. All right, kind of do a spot check here. Hello, Mr. Brandon. You guys need to keep your eyes peeled later on. They're talking some severe weather overnight for your guys' area. So keep your eyes peeled. The enhanced risk goes down to Fort Wayne and most of northern Indiana. Just replying to somebody on Facebook, he said that the Cap was winning. It is not winning, it is losing. This is why these storms fired as fast as they did. They haven't issued one yet, but it looks like McHenry, you should be seeing some thunder, possibly some lightning. Oh, I need to look at my current radar. Yeah, McHenry, you should be seeing stuff right now. We are starting to see the low level jet is starting to cause some shear, which is starting to allow storms to fire. My friend Eddie, dude, chef's kiss. You called it right perfectly. You called it when you said I would have time to get home and get ready. But Wonder Lake should start seeing some light rain. Harvard, you should see some moderate rain soon. I don't know if you can hear the thunder out the window. But got some rain between Marengo and that. This area that I'm watching right now, waiting to see what happens. See, they've had 3/4 of an inch reported. Let's see, that report was at penny size hail near Irene Road and US 20 in Belvedere. Let's see, this one was at 5:23, which is almost an hour ago. So yeah, those are kind of old reports, but this one I think was early. That one was at 6:20. The one I just clicked on. That's what these little circles are. These are local storm reports that I'm picking up through Spotters Network. Oh, this one, the source was emergency management. So Guess I was wrong.
C936.
Get this.
Central.
There we go. Get Winnebago County, and I think Boone County's on there too. I thought it was on their own repeater, but apparently they're not up and running. So what we've seen here, this is what we call a blanket warning. They put it out for like an hour and a half ahead, so that people are kind of aware that it's coming. Heartland should be seeing some thunder. There has not been much lightning associated with this, so at least in McHenry County. Looks like there was some stuff out by Crystal Lake. Fox Lake, you should be seeing some good rain now. Mundelein, if you have not taken cover, you may want to, because this is a very strong storm coming to you, from what I'm seeing. And Libertyville, get into your shelters now. No tornado warning yet, but and Illinois has not had any tornado warnings yet at all. All right, so let me pop back over. All right, I don't see anything there. But are you guys able to read the cities and stuff pretty good? Okay, I've had nobody else reply on there. Let's go over here. No, nobody else there. Only one on YouTube. Everybody's probably on Facebook. It doesn't show me a count, so. But again, the areas of Belvedere should be seeing probably some more hail. Let's bring this. I'll bring this up a little bit. I'm gonna watch this area here. Let's watch how it comes in the screen and see about how it. Okay, so it looks like it would take. The track looked like it was going. Looked like it'd be north or west of Heartland. So in Boone County, just south of Belvedere, you guys really need to be watching that storm right there. That one looks like it's gonna get a little hairy and interesting. Might have a couplet right there. Green is one direction, red is another. So there is the possibility of rotation. I'm thinking So what you're seeing on the right screen is storm velocity, and on the left is standard radar. There we go. Bring that back.
Yes, please be advised, I'll be doing check-in. Be looking out for your call.
Sounds like they're doing a check-in on they do have a net going on the EMA side, so I've heard nothing on the racy side, which I'm shocked at. So let's do this.
Anything worth reporting as far as weather? EMA to EM313. No, cold, slightly windy. I'm presently purging my location and headed to Woodstock on a personal errand, and I will Roger, Woodstock. Just let us know if you see anything.
Okay, it looks like a
Well,
looks like they're issuing a new severe thunderstorm watch, which should be coming up here shortly.
one I've got
This one will be affecting portions of McHenry County. Let me share this out too.
Are you still in Heartland? Valley Road in Dental.
I'll have to storm track on this one.
EMA310.
Get the storm track on this one just to give us a rough idea. All right, so the storm that they're issuing a new warning for, which is right here, it looks like it's going to go affect Harvard.
Actually, I was willing to move, and I was asked to me to carry. So I'm not moving yet. Move anytime you need. EM310. Harry, can you provide a question?
There we go.
0 is the intersection of Route 31 and 3 Oaks Road.
Oh, sorry. There we go. All right. So this is the storm over Belvedere that they're talking about. Let's see if this one goes to 7. Okay, 632. Severe weather statement. A severe thunderstorm was located over Belvedere, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazards again are still 60 miles an hour and quarter size hail. It's radar indicated. Locations are Rockford Airport, Candlewick, Spring Grove. It just looks like it's a different. Sorry. But right now, places like
710, right?
I am all watching at Monster in Huntley.
Hebron, there's a strong cell just to your south. Looks like, let's see which way these things are moving. Okay. That one might skirt past you, but be prepared. Okay. Marengo, you should be seeing a stronger cell right now. Just south of Woodstock, getting ready to move towards town, a stronger cell and a very strong cell up between, looks like near, let's see if we can get a town here, just east of Greenwood. There we go. That cell looks pretty intact. Oh, sorry. Okay. Get all the towns up here. So Hebron, that cell should go just to your south. Darn it. There we go. Looks like to your southeast. Richmond, you might get clipped by this, so be prepared. Woodstock is seeing some, and hearing some thunder. Oh, this will help. There we go. And there is a strong cell to our southwest to keep an eye on. I'll bring this down so we can see better. There we go. Spring Grove, Hebron. That should, like I said, should skirt southeast side of the town. Wonder Lake, you should be seeing something coming here shortly. Harvard, Lawrence, Capron, you should be seeing some stuff here shortly, about next 5 or 10 minutes possibly. Marengo, looks like you're clearing a cell. So if you go to the Facebook or the YouTube, I posted a link. If somebody's storm chasing and you want to pop up, let me know. Don't know if you guys are hearing the thunder. Get back over here to this. I want to bring it up a little bit. It's looking like hellacious. So this one's going to scoot just south of Hebron. All right, there we go. Let me try something. Get more towns on Rito Omega. Just leave up the stuff. Why am I not getting... That's not helping us. So let's go. As soon as I get this figured out. I don't want storm tracks. All right. My radar's not showing up on here, and that bothers me. Data overlay. That's not going to work because I wanted to. There we go. Awkward. I'll play it there. That's what I wanted. Okay, I guess that's not going to do me any good. All right. So we'll bring this back up. All right, we're going to bring this one back up here. Oh, darn it. So right now, Chemung, Harvard should be seen. Get ready to see some stronger storms. Richmond, you got a storm to your west. Genoa City should be coming into you. There is a new thunderstorm warning for southeastern McHenry County until 7:30. They've added you guys into this. Oakwood Hills, Fox River Grove, Carpentersville, Valley View, McCollum Lake, Algonquin, Lily Lake, West Dundee, Campton Hills, Virgil, Burlington, Holiday Hills, McHenry, Hampshire, Ridgefield, Cortland, East Dundee, Lakemore, Cary, Johnsburg, Elgin, South Elgin, Pistake Highlands, Huntley, Island Lake. You are all under a severe thunderstorm warning until 7:30 Central Daylight Savings Time. I'm assuming there's no, the way things are popping, you probably. So Moringa looks like it's in the clear finally. That was the one located near Belvedere. Let's see if this is good. Oh, I don't want that. Why is that?
39 RCP. Sorry about that. We got you recorded in here properly. Again, the unit that's out in Cary, can you repeat the call sign again? Thank you.
I'm going to leave these guys up on here because it's not coming across my scanner for some reason. I need to check my list here to make sure I don't have.
Uniform Charlie.
Okay, should be.
KA9 PUC, we got you. Thank you very much for checking into the net.
That's probably why. Let me check something here. There we go. Now I can switch this to back to Winnebago County. They should come across there.
Cord
KA9, you seeking a better location over here in Cary, but can you give us main intersection, please?
Governor, 14th and the Fox River.
Yeah, I'm trying to charge that with him. That's about what
Woodstock should be seeing a stronger rain here. Wonder Lake, you should be seeing some rain. So far, nothing severe has been reported. Bring this back out.
Yeah, I was able to copy you there that you got the cord and it's plugged into the power bank, but the power bank is dead. I've been in that position many times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can snag you a power bank here. So, all right, I'll let you know either tonight or tomorrow. Like I said, if it's not tonight, it'll definitely be tomorrow. So, this is WX9RLT with Net Control. Does anybody have any severe weather reports or anything they want to add?
Location on GCR. Location on GCR. I think we're going to suspend the regular, the weekly Skywarn, the train plays out in the field there with the weather situation. I think we just won't have a regular net tonight. We'll pick it up again next Thursday. Just let everybody know. So.
Pop McHenry County. DeKalb County. Let's see here. Because I watch that stuff come out of DeKalb. That one's kind of. Where the hell were you? I think we might be getting some hail outside. Facebook. If you're watching me on Facebook, please let me know you're here. I appreciate you. So right now it looks like Marengo, Heartland. We're getting. Darn it! There we go. I'm back.
What I think was wall cloud with civil with jets, and as I'm entering Woodstock, we're starting to get rain. And you can check me out. I will check in again in an hour or so. What I think was wall cloud with civil with jets, and as I'm entering Woodstock, we're starting to get rain. And you can check me out. I will check in again in an hour or so.
All right. No wall cloud.
He says, I'm on that wall cloud. It will just report it underneath it. We do have some rotation on it, but it does not seem to be expiring where it's going to drop off or tornado at this time.
Okay, they are seeing a wall cloud with rotation, but I don't know exactly.
To Director Christensen.
I don't see anything that might couple it. that's the area, but that's all right. Go back to single mode here. So right now there's Riley seeing a stronger Union. Woodstock, it just passed through. So Wonder Lake, it's just to your west. Moving northeast. Richmond, be ready because this should be coming to you. Harvard should be seeing rain. Alden, you'll be seeing rain soon. Yeah, Riley, you should be seeing some pretty interesting, some stronger stuff. It looks like it's dissipating after that. And I think they just blanket warning this area just as a precaution. I will take severe thunderstorm warnings, especially now that we're starting to get closer to dark. Don't want tornadoes on the ground during the dark.
ESP to all units. We do have a unconfirmed rotation, but not touching the ground. It is in the Heartland area, which would be northwest of Woodstock. Tornado watch.
Current radar show. Okay, I'll bring that area up. Let's see if there's any couplet here. Okay, I don't see anything couplet wise that's in the Heartland area, so I think we're good there. Greenwood, be ready. This is again, I don't see any couplets there. Wonder like 5 dBz. Or 90. I'm thinking we're okay there. That's if there is any rotation, that's going to be very weak, but I think you guys will be okay. Let's see here. Yeah, like I said, I don't think Heartland has any rotation. It's very, very light storm over there, so let's pull back and see what we got going here in the county. So Wonder Lake, you should be seeing a stronger storm. Coral, you should be seeing a stronger storm. Union, you will see stronger, but nothing so far, no severe so far. So we're let me clear some stuff out here so I can try to keep up a little bit on my. You know what? Let me check my email and see what. Check my email here real quick to see where we're at. Why this stuff is. Okay. So the last warning was issued, and that one was the one that I read for. Let me pull up my personal weather underground because it sounds like it got real windy here. Well, temperatures dropped almost 15 degrees already. Right now we're getting
1,000 version 4.03 and 2.00. Repeater. Power. Reset. Welcome to the K9ESV Emergency Service Repeater System.
Yeah.
Are the Carolina Hurricanes playing now?
I don't know, to be honest with you, honey. I haven't looked because I've been watching radar.
No, it's okay.
Sorry. If anybody's on Facebook knows that the Carolina Hurricanes are on now, let me know. So I can let Layla know. All right, so we're clear. I'm going to clear all those out. They have not sent out the area forecast discussion with a mesoscale update yet, so which they should be doing very soon. I am thinking, okay, Wonder Lake, you should be seeing some good rains now. Nice. Pull back on it. All right, so it looks like the watches to the southwest have dissipated. There's nothing else. I think looks like they got some stuff they're watching in the okay, there's still some stuff in southwest DeKalb County that we'll probably have to potentially watch. But I'll get to that in a moment here. Somebody's power just went out.
Yeah, it's flickered here too.
So Winter Lake, you should be seeing some thunder and lightning. Harvard, you should be seeing some rain, maybe a possible thunder. Union, you should be seeing a stronger storm.
Are you on 173 then?
All right, this area.
Possible slow rotation eastbound 173 and 47. Thank you very much.
I don't know if I'll be able to get those in here. Yeah, there's roadways, but they're not showing me any numbers. So I'm going to come back out. Let's see if we can go in and get those roadways out of there. Highways, there we go. Okay. All right, so what I want to do is we're going to
Units, there's an amateur spotter has reported potential rotation 173, 173 and 47.
let's look at storm velocity. So I'm assuming it's out by. I'm not seeing. These might be a couple couplets right here, possible, if I'm correct. 173. So they're out of here. I need to get some more detailed road maps. But they are seeing rotation up in this area.
Estimate the size of the branches. Branch diameter, blocking one lane.
They are watching this area right here where my cursor is circling right here.
I'm sorry, we've all passed the area. It's near the church on the corner. We're present proceed. Clear.
Wonder Lake again. You should be seeing some more. Let me pop back to my regular. This. So the area they're watching right now is up in this area, right up here, Hebron, that area. Probably this stuff right here. I'm assuming.
9 ESC to all units. Just be advised the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm watch until 7:30 for McHenry County and eastern Boone County. K9 ESC clear.
That don't seem right. That is weird. There we go. Pop this back up.
KC9KTT, go ahead.
Hey, this activity is,
Right now,
Oh, they are.
so check me out on that.
it goes to 8:30.
KC9KTT,
It started at 6:04.
checking you out on the net. Thank you
What's
for
this
your help
for?
tonight.
1-1.
1-1.
I think so.
What area?
I
It'll tell you up in the top left or something like that. McCollum Lake, you should be hearing some good thunder right now. Spring Grove, you should be hearing thunder. Pastakey Highlands, you should have moderate rainfalls. Johnsburg, you should be getting some rain.
1-1 in the second period.
All right, thank you. So it's that's the area they were watching. Was up here. 173 if that runs through Spring Grove, which I don't.
K9 ESC, W9 RCD, checking out of the net.
All right, so I'm gonna back up here. I'm gonna back out because it looks like a lot of this stuff is gonna be. I think they're gonna be canceling us out.
Can you repeat the call sign, please?
for the western part of the county pretty soon and be focused more in this area.
This is W9RCB checking out of the net.
K9ESC.
Alright.
Repeater.
RCB, thank you. Checked out and appreciate your help tonight.
Turn those off. So, in the end, I will try to do this as much as I possibly can when I'm available. So, but I will probably start doing it on my McHenry County Weather YouTube channel.
ESC, whoever that was, you're very broken up.
WS9TOR, how's that thing?
You're very scratchy. We can barely understand you.
But I'm thinking these areas are going to probably be dropped
CMA
from the from the warning
710, go ahead.
pretty soon.
Relocated for a second here. Is that any better?
WX9TOR, I think that was you. We really can't get anything out of that.
Yeah, Wonder Lake, McCollum Lake, you should be seeing some thunder. Spring Grove, you should be hearing some thunder. Keep your eyes peeled because these are stronger cells. Heartland, all right, Spotter Network. There is a medium to large size tree down on North Rose Farm Road and Nelson Road, just a mile west of Heartland. My spotter, Jerry McNelton. Good job, Jerry. Thank you for the report.
Carolina only has one. Capitals have two.
It's okay. They're playing not to lose, so we just play to win. Simple as that. All right. So now it looks like the strongest. We just got a radar update. So now it looks like Mistakey Highlands. You should be seeing some stronger stuff. Prairie Grove, Holiday Hills, McHenry. You could be seeing some stronger stuff.
That's all moving to the northeast out of the county at this time. There is a beautiful rainbow, however. BX9TOR, we appreciate the update. Looking at the radar here, things seem to be moving out of the county very quickly here. So I appreciate your help. You're very welcome. WX9TOR.
And I will say, McHenry County EMA and McHenry County Races and Aries, you guys rock. I'm telling you, you've been giving updates, good updates. I think I'm going to let's back down and get a regional view. Looks like, all right, I'm thinking the stuff clears the county. There's still some stuff in Lake County, so folks be prepared there. Or no, sorry, I'm thinking they may clear us out of the. Oh man, there's this stuff in DeKalb. Let's see which way it's moving. Stuff in DeKalb is moving into Kane. I may just keep it live for a little while longer to see what's going on with this because it's going into Kane.
Very small tree branches, nothing severe at all, and power lines and everything still seem to be up in the area.
But I think I'm going to be ending this very soon.
That's about it.
So my goal is to eventually Probably do it on my
Tell me how nice
other
you are.
channel.
We appreciate
My
the update, and I believe you wanted to check
The only
out.
reason why I did it today on here
Appreciate
is
it.
because I have a wider audience.
You as well.
To say, or people that I know up north.
It was offsides, so now it's back to 1
It's-
to 1.
Okay, thank you. She's cheering on the Hurricanes because that's the Chicago Wolves affiliate. The Wolves are their affiliate. So looks like they're starting to drop some folks out of all warnings now have been canceled. So you know they're not, they've expired or not, are no longer running. I'm watching this area right here down by DeKalb County moving into King County. So, but there's still no warnings on that one either. So it looks like it might be clearing down or settling down. Might be done for the night. It'll be interesting to see what SPC and the Weather Service decide to do with the watches. And again, you know, the conditions have drastically changed. So let's see what it is at my station. It looks like there might be, oh, that's probably an old one. Let's see here. Let's see what I had. Rain wise, I had let's take care of this for now. So let's see here, daily mode. This today we didn't get a very high. Well, I don't get good wind readings, but temperature has gone from, it was a high of, hang on. I just got an area forecast discussion in on my email. So let's see here what they have to say. Mesoscale discussion. 713, it was their mesoscale discussion was so radar is in the data from Chicago and Lincoln. Radar are showing the expected increases in low level flow just off the deck and resultant uptick of low level shear. Despite the increase in low level shear, really not seeing any signs of improved low-level mesocyclogenesis. In fact, the storm southwest of Bloomington, moving towards the southern tier of the counties, southern tier of counties have recently been shooting out outflow given the high decape values and 20-degree dew point depressions. That 20-degree dew point depression is probably Celsius, just so you know. Unless storm mode were to transition to more organized supercellular, the storms may not be able to take advantage of the improving tornado environment. Threat for the large hail and damaging winds to continue for the few hours. And this one was given by one of my favorite weather people, Izzy. So it's looking like this may be dying out, sounds like, from what he's saying. Things just aren't collecting. The cap definitely was eroded for us to fire up some warnings, but we're just not. Ronald, thank you for coming. Nice to see you. Looks like we're going to, I think it's going to be clearing out here soon. So, so guys, subscribe to McHenry County Weather. Here, I'm going to put these out. Let me get my YouTube. I'm going to put them in the thing here, and then thank you. Ooh, pizza rolls for dinner. Awesome. Let's see what the hell. All right, let's see here. Let's switch accounts. Get a weather. I'll get the link that way. View my channel. There we go. I'm going to pop this out there. Please join the channel because this is where I'm going to probably start doing some of my more of my stuff, videos, stuff like that on there for weather. So, and I will put it in my fish page so that you guys can go. All right, I gotta switch back. Back to my fish tanks. There we go. So we're going to Sketty, I see you're back. It looks like we are going to be canceling out here soon. All right. And I do have the page listed in my McHenry County Weather on Facebook also. And I'm going to be popping this in here, guys. Yeah, they're moving very fast everywhere. From I've read 45 to 50 miles an hour. So here's that. They're going to probably be shutting the nets down for McHenry County. It sounds like here soon. And I have a feeling once those get shut down, I got a feeling we're going to see that stuff. So please follow me on YouTube and Facebook. And I will eventually stream on McHenry County Weather on Facebook, but I've got to come up with a paid service to use first. I might just try to set up something and but I definitely got to get my radar set up a little better than what I had today, but we were able to get through. So, yeah, it looks like it's moved out of the county pretty much here. Yeah, it's almost out of the McHenry County. Spring Grove, you should be seeing some light rain. Genoa City, some light rain. Or let me stop this and move it over. There we go. Yeah. Winter Lake might still be seeing some rain. The stuff in Kane County looks like it's going to outskirt us. Oh, won't even be showing up into McHenry County. Here, move that up here. So this area here looks like it's going to skirt into Lake County. Lake County, folks, please. I'm going to try to stay live here for a bit. See if any warnings pop up with this stuff. But it looks like it's dying down. Folks, I think we might be in the clear for the night. And a special shout out to my friend Eddie Nattenberg. Thank you for giving me an FYI. I happened to catch it, but I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate some of your input today on some of my posts. Kind of helped me make sure I was going the right direction. I was just trying to get people to be aware, especially with the enhanced risk, especially with the amount of sunshine we were getting, that the cap was going to probably break this afternoon. And I'm glad, and thank you for giving me the times that you thought initiation was going to happen. So I definitely got it out there to some people. while I was at work. And what I would eventually like to do is get some storm chasers that are out live to come up. So, and it would be kind of cool so we can maybe see some of their views. What was that? But like I said, I'm thinking we're going to be clearing here soon. I'm going to drop these down here because these are not moving. They're moving fast. So basically, Carpentersville, you might see some light rain. Elburn, Maple Park, which, that's in DeKalb County. St. Charles, you got some stuff to your west. Sugar Grove, Hinckley in DeKalb County. Kind of keep an eye out. I think it's Caneville. You should be seeing some stuff maybe here in the next little bit. Looks like you might be seeing some strong stuff now. In DuPage County, Naperville, keep an eye out. You might be seeing some stronger storms. Addison looks like it's got one to its northwest. Norridge, it looks like some moderate rain. In Lake County, Round Lake Beach, you should be seeing some stronger, possibly some lightning and thunder. Wakanda, and some stuff northward. But the stuff's all moving northeast, 45 to 50 miles an hour. It's moving pretty quick. So like I said, I'm going to let it go for a little bit and we'll... Oh, there we go. Keep this.
Currently, are clear of all hazards. We're ready to stand down.
There we go. Bring this down like this. Some stuff down here near Earlville. I honestly think most of this stuff's going to dissipate, especially once the loss of sun, if it hasn't moved out of the area. When we lose the sun, it'll be, no more heat for it. So let me switch back here. Again, I see.
We're going to be shutting down the net this time.
Yeah, McHenry County's shutting their stuff down, but I'll keep the stuff going for.
W9 X-ray Charles. W9 X-ray Charles.
For
Thank you for your help tonight. KD9 TAW.
We are shutting down the net. Please check out reporting damage that you might see. We'll start with 722.
well, whoever shared the Facebook one, thank you. I appreciate that. And I do appreciate everybody who's showed up here to Facebook and YouTube to watch me go live. Like I said, I did it on my fish channel. I set up a thing behind me so you guys didn't have to see the fish tank. What I'm thinking is calming down. You know what? Let's take a quick look up into Wisconsin and see how it's looking up there too. It looks like it's starting to clear their areas, and they've had hail reports up there. That was a public source one. Madison had some hail. Looks like there's been a lot of hail reports and some wind reports. Thunderstorm gusts of 55 miles an hour in Amboy, southwest of Amboy. So, oh, let's see what the wind. McHenry County did see in Heartland area, just west of Heartland, they did see a wind gust that medium to large size tree down.
One last time for KD9
So
TAW. KD9 TAW.
I'm thinking we're done again. McHenry County Races and McHenry County Emergency Management Agency. Great job, guys, out there for us today.
Alrighty, this ends the weather net.
I'm thinking a lot of the weather nets for around the area are going to be shutting down, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them cancel the watch out here soon. Let me go see what SBC's done with that. Effective outlook. I need to go back to the watches. They should be okay. It looks like a whole lot of the watch area from oh, that was a new watch. Did that one cover McHenry County? Oh, I need to look at that. Let's go back. It looks like they are canceling the watch for all of northern Illinois except Lake and southward. Kane, looks like Lake, Kane, DeKalb. I need to see what tones doesn't show. I need to find the other. Oh, there we go. There's the county outlook. Let's zoom that up so we can see what we're looking at. Oh, which I don't think it's showing there. So, okay, so watch 255. Yes, that is not covering McHenry County. Oh no, 253 is still in existence at least.
What?
Yeah, they're taking out sections of 253, which is the one I was under originally. Won't be long.
Smoky Valley Road.
I think they'll be. All right. So, yep, I think we're going to be good there. And let's see, do we have any mesoscale discussions for our areas? Nope. That's cleared out. All right. So let's bring this down. I'm going to go back and look at those other counties. I may be pulling the plug. Again, thank you to everybody who showed up. I do greatly appreciate it. They're starting to go through some to see if there's any storm damage. All right, so let's kind of look at the chats real quick. There's only one here, which is probably me.
Jennifer, do you want them to stand by, or can we get a spot out here? This is definitely a hazard.
What is there? Okay. Next time I'll do them both. I'll start it up at the same time. So again, everybody who came, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. If you happen to be watching on a replay, like I said, it wasn't all that exciting. Actually, oh, hang on. Did those just come up? Oh, there are some for Cook County and DuPage County. So, and Southern Lake. Let's pop into there. So, So Cook,
Good job with the situation.
looks like Cook and McHenry, and DuPage, right?
The exact location on this is
So we'll pull up the warning and I'll read it out. Severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Lake County in northeast Illinois, northeast DuPage County in northeast Illinois, and northeastern Cook County in northeast Illinois until 8:15. You're under a severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm was located over Lombard, moving northeast at 55 miles an hour. Very fast moving storms. 60 mile an hour wind gust and quarter size hail. Radar indicated. You can see damage, impacts of hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. Locations impacted: Dunning, Forest Glen, Bellwood, Berkeley, Rogers Park, Hillside, Lyle, Winnetka, North Lake, Oakbrook Terrace, Wheaton, Schiller Park, York Center, Highwood, Deerfield, Edison Park, Glenview, Highland Park, Stone Park, Elmwood Park, Elmhurst, Gulf, Glencoe, Niles, and Rosemont can all be seen. Radar indicated 1-inch hail and radar indicated 60 mile an hour winds. And that is until 8:15 Central Daylight Savings Time. So I will I'm going to pull the plug, and if I see it needs to if it fires up again for some reason and I see I need to go live, I'll fire it back up. So folks, thank you for hanging with me. Those of you that watched, appreciate it. And those, make sure you hit the like buttons on that and the stream. And thank you for those that joined me over on Facebook. Greatly appreciate it. And we will talk at y'all later. Peace out. Be safe.